Oh boy, here we go. Um,
Oh boy. Good
right?
morning, all.
Morning.
We
Well,
have no
we,
idea where Raymond is, so you're
yeah,
stuck with
we,
us for right now.
yeah.
I'm
And,
sure he'll be here shortly.
and if Christina looks like a bad Japanese movie, it's because she has a crazy delay. You hear her voice and then you see her mouth. What the fuck is that?
It's my Chromebook. I need a new computer desperately
Oh,
because my
how old?
Chromebook, the
Hey.
processor's not fast enough to keep up with StreamYard. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I have a lot of issues. Really pisses me off.
Yeah. Must better be pissed off and pissed on.
This
There
is
he
true.
is.
Very true.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Oh. Oh, now Christina's gone.
Oh, did I? You guys we're already live. Well, good morning.
Yeah. 1 minute. You're only 1 minute. Christina's gone.
Yeah, yeah. I heard her say something about being pissed off, and then she just disappeared. Oh well. Let me start by saying thank you to our
Oh.
sponsors. I want to thank our sponsors, Recon Text, you guys. Recon Text, where you can get a car detailing or a coating with Tsunami, or maybe you need your windows tinted, or maybe you want running lights put underneath the car. Whatever you need, they can do it in Recon Text. All you got to do is pick up the phone and call them 217-670-1132. It's Recon Text. Call them today and get your car set up to look better than it looked when it was new. It's Recon Text, 217-670-1132. Best place to get a car detail. Best car detail in Springfield. Recon Text. And Just Beds. Just Beds, the best place to buy a mattress. It's Just Beds. They are the Yawn Exterminators. Just Beds at 3120 Montvale Drive. When you say screw it and you're ready to just go buy yourself a good 8 hours of sleep at night, go to Just Beds. Go to Just Beds, get yourself a new bed at Just Beds, and then it's very easy. All you do is just give them your address and then go home. They will take your new bed and deliver it to your home. They will set it up, get it ready for you, and then they'll take your old bed and they'll drive by Steve's house and they'll throw it in the front yard. It's unbelievable. That's what they do at Just Beds. We are the Morning Disaster, and we are here to entertain you for the next couple hours. How about
Yeah.
that? I have an energy drink.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. I see there's already a bunch of people that are already hanging out in our chat room. I like that. Forgive me for being a few minutes late. I had to do a lot of walking yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like went to the
Uh-huh.
doctor's office.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doctor's office I go to, I swear to God, their handicapped, their disabled parking
Huh.
is literally, it's got to be half a mile away from the fucking building. Believe it. Oh my God, I parked in the disabled parking and I still had to walk. Unbelievable. Then I get in there and I have to go, and then I go up to tell them, I said, hey, I'm here to check into my doctor's appointment, right?
Huh?
There's no chairs. You gotta
Oh.
stand up at the window.
Oh, yeah.
And I tell them, I tell them, yeah, I'm here to see the doctor. I got a 2:00 appointment. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And then she goes, "Oh, well, just wait a second." And I'm standing there sweating, right?
Yeah, you're like, oh, my legs.
I've already walked,
Yeah.
a quarter of a mile to get in the building. So I'm up there standing, and she's, "Oh, would you wait? I gotta ask you a couple questions." And I was, "Oh, god damn." And then it's question after question. I'm standing there, and and I'm holding myself up by their thing.
Right, yeah.
I know this might not probably make sense to Steve because he has bad everything, but if you have bad knees, it's easier to move, to walk than stand. Standing is one thing you just can't do. So you can't stand, and I'm just standing there, sweat pouring off my body, and I'm answering these questions that she keeps asking. I'm like, son of a bitch, it just seemed to me, I'm like, God, wouldn't this be easier to just give me this shit and let me sit down?
Yeah, just give me the clipboard. Let me sit down.
Oh my God, it was just terrible. And in fact, I stood there so long. She goes, "Oh, well, that's so and so. She's gonna take you back." And I'm like, "Oh, she's been up here waiting for you to get done with your shit."
Do we get a rest here?
Yeah, God damn. So then I walked right back with her. I never got a chance to sit down.
Finally, yeah.
Then I walked back in the offices, and then finally got a chance to sit when I got in the doctor's office. But holy crap! Son of a bitch. Yeah, but I got to tell you, Steve, my blood pressure yesterday. I mean, I don't want to brag.
Oh, okay.
I try hard not to brag.
Uh-huh.
But let me tell you, my blood pressure was 108 over 82. That was a pretty good blood pressure, right? 108 over 82.
I'd like to see it a little. I'd like to see that top number a little bit lower, like around 72, and that bottom number just a little bit higher, about 120.
Listen.
It's good. It's good, especially for all the walking you did. I'm
telling you, I just want to see another over 50-year-old man who weighs 400 plus pounds. I want you to find me another 50+ year old man who weighs over 400 pounds who has a blood pressure that good.
Huh?
Just find me one.
I got one. I'm right here. My blood pressure is fine.
What's your blood pressure?
It usually runs about 130 over 74.
That's worse than what I have.
How's it worse? Because 130, but I'm on a 74.
I was 108.
That's a little. I'm for me
over 82.
My doctor would tell me that's a little low.
Oh, for God! So now you're complaining that my blood pressure.
I'm not complaining. It's a good blood pressure for the larger gentleman. Yes.
How dare you? Your blood pressure is yours is 134 over what?
About 74, 75 usually.
Much worse than mine.
Whatever. Whatever.
Much worse than mine. If I had a choice, I'd pick mine over yours. I cannot believe. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, I think every doctor is different. And maybe everybody's different. Do you take blood pressure medicine?
I'm fine.
I've
been working out and losing weight. That's the whole point. The whole point is I'm working out, I'm losing weight.
Yeah.
And my blood pressure is going down. No, and I'm off they took me off blood pressure medicine.
Okay, if you're not taking medicine, that's very good. Yeah, that's very good if you're not taking any medication for it. Yeah.
And that's my natural blood pressure.
Okay. That's good. It's a little,
And I thought
yeah.
I was impressed, and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
That 108's a little low, but that's really good for no blood pressure medicine.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Amanda. Amanda says my blood pressure is great. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. Some compliments, for God's sakes. Thank you, Christina. Thank you for the compliment.
I'm about to suck asses.
Mark says, as a former EMT, your blood pressure is good, Ray. That was my point. You guys got to remember, I weigh over 400 pounds. I'm over 50 years old. I don't smoke weed like some person. Like maybe in the screen there might be someone sucking on a vape. But
Who would that be?
I'm just saying. I thought my blood pressure was really good. Tyler says last year he was 180 over 120. Oh my God.
That's a little higher. That's a little high.
That's high. Now Tyler's in shape. He weighs maybe 200 tops.
Yeah.
That's tops. And he's not very old, right?
No, he's in his 30s, I believe.
Mid 30s, maybe?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you. Tom says this is 125 over 82. That's not bad. Way to go, Tom.
No.
And Christina says, are you speaking to the person who is so high he can't even spell his name correctly? Yeah, you spelled your name Steg.
Oh. Oops.
You were so high. Yeah, Dan says my systolic number is lower than his.
Yeah.
So he's saying I'm doing great. Thank you, Dan. And Dan's an EMT too, so I'll take Mark and Dan, both EMTs. I will take their comments over yours.
You take the comment over the two of the biggest assholes that are in the world.
I'm telling you that
I know them both very personally.
what they're saying is that it's a very good blood pressure.
Okay, it's good. God. We've been on this subject for 10 minutes now.
I don't know why you didn't want to admit that I had a good blood pressure.
I admitted you had a good blood pressure. I just said whatever. I thought you were still on blood pressure medication.
No. Look at Stice says his blood pressure is biscuit over grape.
That's the best kind.
Unbelievable. Yeah. And Tyler says he's 210. I thought I was really close.
Yeah. I was gonna say 212, but
I tell you, yeah. By the way, TJ said, "Way to go, Ray! You're in better shape, look better, and way less than Chamberlain." Thank you.
well, I bet you do.
Every day, man. Every day, I'm working out hard. Every day. I'm gonna have to get another surgery, I think. But
Oh
well. But I got a bunch of surgeries in my future.
wow!
So eventually, they're gonna do my knees and all that stuff.
You're right.
Yeah. Today's the hot one, Steve. Today's the
I know.
Today's the day we're supposed to hit. What are we getting to? 100 and some odd.
I think it said 101 regular temperature.
Shit. Have we figured out what the heat index could be? Because I know Dan was taking the humidity levels, and
Yeah.
at 3:00 this afternoon. 3:00 this afternoon is when we'll hit our high. So the hottest part of the day is going to be 3:00 this afternoon. So let's see if we get to 100 or not. You know what I mean?
I don't think we will.
You don't think so?
Not for regular temperature. Heat index easily, but I think we'll hit 98.
Tyler says heat index will be 115.
Probably. Yeah.
I'm telling you, Dan was figuring it out by
Yeah, he knows how to take the.
the humidity level and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And with the. Yeah.
Yeah. And Christina's son was supposed to play his first football game tonight. And they
Oh, yeah.
canceled it.
Yeah, everything. A lot of places are canceling
Yeah.
because of the heat.
Do you remember those early games in the 80s?
Okay, that's what I said.
We played.
Pussies. Yeah.
Wait, they had the full pads. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah, we drink a little bit of warm water. You'd be all right.
Yeah.
What couldn't be cold water if I could have to be right out of the hose.
Yeah.
Pump through a piece of stainless steel that had been outside for 7 years.
Iron-filled stainless steel,
Yeah.
with arsenic and all kinds of stuff.
You just put your mouth on.
All right, Dan is sending us a heat index graphic. From
Oh, okay. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah. By the way, Holly says she has so much to do and she has a new phone for Steve. What?
Oh, yeah.
I have a new phone for Steve and Aaron, but no Aaron Carr for me to drive to Oddfellows. Would have me.
Yeah, don't do that, man. It's way too hot.
Why does she have a new phone for you? What happened to your phone?
Nothing. No, that's all we wanted to upgrade, and she had one. So she said I could have it.
Oh my god.
She just got to bring it over and show me how to put my stuff in it. Yeah.
I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I'll be hell. All right, so what's Mark saying? Mark says,
Oh, he got a diagnosis. He has early Parkinson's disease.
"Oh my God, you got a diagnosis from his doctor that he may have early stage Parkinson's disease." Oh my God, dude, my grandfather had Parkinson's disease, and it was terrible. It was horrible. Sorry to hear that, Mark.
You'll be okay, bud.
He says, as he's now announced, he could use all our prayers and thoughts to kick the hell out of this diagnosis.
Oh, Mark, you'll be able to kick the hell out of it.
I hope so, buddy. Yeah,
You big trucker.
That sucks. Because once, early stage, but once, if it kicks in, it gets pretty bad. So, goddamn. Get with Steve. Steve will give you that way to take that weed and help. I wish my grandfather would have been given the weed to help with stuff. Yeah, sucks. Yeah. He says the bad part is the meds.
Oh,
He says the meds make him talk like Steve when he talks. Oh, that's the worst part.
you always mumble, Bart.
Oh, the medicine makes you sound like Steve. Holy shit. I'd give in. I would jump off a building now if I was gonna sound like Steve. Good Lord. That's horrible. Sorry to hear that, Mark.
Huh.
Mark's a retired cop.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I'll be damned. Yeah, Kelly says she's helping a 47-year-old friend with ALS. Oh my God. 47. Oh my God. Yeah. Horrible. Horrible. Yeah. Well, God bless you, Mark. We're thinking about you, buddy. Yeah, and pot's now legal.
Yeah.
Pot's now legal. You can take some.
But Mark was also a truck driver. So.
Yeah, but I'm saying when when the Parkinson's,
Oh, yeah.
you see, Parkinson's has different ticks and stuff, but then it starts getting bad. You know what I mean?
Right.
When my grandfather, shook
Right.
really bad. Yeah.
Huh? But I hear, though, that Michael J. Fox is spearheading a cure for it.
Yeah. I mean, I hope that they get it. I know my grandfather went through it and it was terrible. It was terrible. So yeah, Dan says pot not federally legal yet. Most law enforcement agencies
Right.
have to adhere to federal standards. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you. I think pot, I gotta be honest, I think no matter who wins the next election, I mean, I know Biden's said he's gonna federally
Oh, hell yeah. he is.
decriminalize or federally make it legal in his second term. And I'm pretty sure that if Trump wins, it'd be his second term. So I think he'd do the same thing. So no matter what, having such old guys running for president, I think no matter who wins, they'll decriminalize it. I mean, I know Trump's kissing a lot of evangelical ass, but if he wins, I don't think he's going to give much of a shit about kissing their asses.
Right.
So I think both Biden and Trump will legalize it in the second term. I really do. I know
Yeah.
DeSantis is very against it, which
All right.
he looks like he needs it.
We don't want him.
Yeah. So you've now decided who you're against? There's the Indian guy, Vivek Ramaswamy, or the guy that's also running as a Republican. He's
Oh, he ain't gonna be no president. He's not even. He doesn't even have an American name.
he doesn't. No, he has an American. He's American, but he wants. But he says that he's gonna. He says he'll legalize it too. So, I don't know. I don't know how Christie feels. So I guess I didn't watch the debate last night, but I guess Chris Christie, they said, won the debate. I didn't watch any of it, but they said Christie won the debate. I don't know how Christie feels about it, but I'm telling you, I've heard Biden's statements on it. He's gonna legalize it, and I haven't heard Trump say anything about it, but I mean, I've read that he doesn't use that he's never used it, but the thing I read said they could see him, at the very least decriminalizing it.
Yeah.
And I actually read a quote from that Vivek Ramaswamy or whatever. I've actually saw where he said he wants to legalize marijuana. He doesn't. In fact, he said he doesn't understand why it's not legal now.
Oh, we want him then.
Yeah. So he said that he wants it, but I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't watch the debate last night, so I don't know how.
Tyler, it's illegal in Missouri right now, statewide. Finally.
I didn't watch.
Just this past year.
Yeah. But I read this morning, they said that Chris Christie won the debate. So, yeah, it's legal in Missouri.
Yeah.
Illinois, Missouri, New York, Colorado, California, Washington, Oregon, I can't remember all the states that have.
Yeah, a lot of the northern
Bunch of
states,
A bunch of states are
a
already.
lot of the Bible Belt states are still not
And
legal.
I'm telling you that they're making tons of money.
Oh yeah, big time, big time.
Look at Pritzker's able to pay some bills because of all the pot.
Yeah,
Thank God. Is Oklahoma legalized? Yeah. So
Ooh.
there's a lot of places. Michigan, Indiana, a bunch of places are legalizing it
I
because
think there's 30 of the 50 states, something like that, I believe.
yeah. So I'm just telling you that eventually it's going to be federally legal. There's no way it won't.
24, 27 states, I believe.
Yeah. So there's a lot of states that have legalized weed now. Those are all the states that Boobas travels to.
Yeah.
The states that Boobas travels to are states where it's legal. Boobas ain't taking no vacation in a state where it isn't legal.
That's right.
Boobas isn't going to Mississippi or Texas anytime soon. I'll tell you that.
Oh no, Missouri. You go down to Missouri over to St. Louis, man.
Yeah, he'll do that.
Oh yeah.
By the way, here is the Dan shared this.
Shit.
Here is the maximum heat index forecast. All right,
Uh-huh.
for the area. So we have Springfield down here. Can you see?
Yeah.
This is the heat index forecast. Like
Uh-huh.
right now, heat index 109.
Whoa.
At noon, it'll be 114. Home.
Ooh.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. So this is the heat index forecast. This is today. Tomorrow, 101 around now, and then it'll be 110 at noon. So,
Whoa.
yeah. Thought I'd just share some heat index with you. It's crazy. Yeah. It's nuts. And Corey says it looks like Minnesota, Pennsylvania, and Ohio are looking to pass in 23. So, and I'm telling you, you guys, the people who vote to legalize are from both parties. Don't get me wrong. If there's one party that's like 100%, and the other party's damn near close. I mean, the Democratic side is like 100% behind legalizing marijuana.
Right.
That's why it got legalized here in Illinois. We're such a Democratic state. But the Republicans, like young Republicans, love weed.
Oh yeah.
So it just depends on how many young Republicans you have in your state. It's a pretty easy pass.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking now Tennessee can pass it. Tennessee's in the Bible Belt.
Right.
You're talking Tennessee will pass it. That means, the Republicans are now voting to pass it.
Yeah.
And if you're a Republican running for president, why wouldn't you be? When you look at the numbers of people nationally, how they feel, I don't understand. I just don't get it. If you look at the numbers, if you're a Republican looking at the polls of national people, why you would ever be against marijuana and against abortion it's crazy.
Right.
I mean, if you look at the numbers, if you go out as against those things, it'll kill you in any national election. The best, if you're against it, don't talk about it, because that's what's killing people. I mean, even really conservative places like number one, they want marijuana and they want abortions. I mean, you might personally be against it, but I wouldn't talk about it.
Right.
That's for damn sure. 'Cause that's the polls. Yeah. So anyway, it just if you want to win a presidential election, I wouldn't bring those things up. I wouldn't talk about abortion at all. I wouldn't talk about pot being illegal at all. I just wouldn't bring it up.
Right.
Oh well. But I didn't. Like I said, I don't watch. I'm not ready for any politics, so I didn't watch any of that debate last night. Yeah. Corey says Virginia passed it with a Democrat governor, and now the Republican governor is trying to reverse it. He can try all he wants.
Huh.
But I'm telling you, you can try all you want. Once it's legalized, no, they're not gonna. And you start making money from it, they're not gonna. As soon as the Republican governor sees how much money it brings in, they're not gonna reverse it.
Right.
They bring in too much. The government brings in too much money from marijuana and sports gambling. It's not going to be. And by the way, I don't understand why the evangelicals are so against marijuana and sports gambling.
Yeah.
I can understand them being against abortion. I can understand that, but I don't understand them being against gambling and marijuana.
Right.
I mean, there's nothing in the Bible that says.
No.
I mean, when I think of Jesus, I bet Jesus was smoking the reef. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they was too. I think when he said Moses, or not Moses, but Noah, he was taking a gamble by building that ark.
But I'm saying,
was it going to rain?
There's nothing in the Bible against marijuana, is there?
No, I don't believe so.
I just, I don't know. Yeah. As Christina says, she's sitting on the front porch. She's not even trying to get back on the show. She says she's sitting on the front porch with the breeze, watching the hummingbirds.
Yeah. She's just suck ass.
Oh, Fat 420 says there is something in the Bible.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
I don't know what they said in the Bible to make people work against pot. I mean, it comes from a.
It's a weed. It's a grass.
Right? Yeah.
It's a weed. It grows wild.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Freaking time. All I know is that the states who have legalized marijuana are very happy that they have marijuana.
Yeah.
The state of Illinois is very happy that they've legalized marijuana, and they're very happy they've legalized sports gambling.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, they are very happy. Well, I'm not a big pot guy, but I'm very glad we have legalized marijuana in Illinois. You know, although I don't want Steve driving while high.
I don't.
telling you, we'll take the money. That's for sure. And Illinois is not the only one. Like, you want to know why? You want to know why Missouri legalized it?
Because Illinois already had it legalized.
Because so
Everybody from
many people
Missouri,
were going to Illinois.
yeah, they're crossing the river at Collinsville, and the big,
So many people were going to
huge
Illinois to
dispensary in
buy.
Collinsville. Yeah.
That's why they do it. And that's why Indiana because they don't want people going across the border. They're like,
Right.
yeah.
I know when I lived down there in Staunton, we'd go to Collinsville a lot. Get it.
Well, here in Springfield, we just drive a few blocks.
Yeah, you just go on the internet. I'll be there in a few minutes.
I have a dispensary literally like 3 minutes away from my house. If that.
And they're building more.
Yeah.
So to tell you something, that somebody's making some money otherwhere they wouldn't be building. They finally got one in Macon County, not in Decatur, but in Macon County.
Well, I know that they're doing very well. Dispensaries are making a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Making a lot. Here in Illinois, we're selling more than they thought. You know what I mean? Like,
we're almost selling it faster than we're able to make it because you can only sell Illinois weed in Illinois. And all this stuff the dispensaries have, that stuff has to come from Illinois. It doesn't come from anywhere else.
Which is crazy. Yeah. Oh well, we'll take it. Gonna have a hot day today.
Hot one. Hot.
Be a good day to just eat an edible and stay in the air conditioning. But I will be out.
Oh, be
Out.
careful.
I had a kick-ass workout yesterday. I mean, I had a kick-ass workout. Holy shit.
That's good. That's the best kind.
Yeah. I'm telling you. I went and I did my ropes. I did 20 sets of ropes.
Damn.
Then I did my chest, shoulders, chest, shoulder, curls, sit-ups, back. I tell you, I had a good workout. All I needed was some sex.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a great workout. Be good to actually get some good looking 40 and over.
Oh,
I mean, it'd be nice. So if I wanted some, take care of business. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. That'd be nice, brother. That's all. That was my good work. I was sweating like a pig. Steve, this week I have come home with my t-shirts. Like I work out in a t-shirt, right? And then I have to wear, I wear a big, like just for being in the house.
Uh-huh.
I've worn these big, thick, hooded sweatshirts the last couple of days.
Oh.
It's so cold in my house now that I'm about to put an overshirt on. That's how cold it is.
Man.
Then the rest of the day I have this overshirt on. But I have my t-shirts that I work out in.
Uh-huh.
And the t-shirts are they're soaked. When I get done working out, I take the t-shirt off and they're just filled with or sweat. You know what I mean? It's amazing how much sweat comes off the body.
Oh.
It's like I could wring them out if I wanted. but it's amazing. So I'm wearing 2 shirts a day. I have my
Oh,
indoor shirt, and then I have my workout shirt.
right. Yeah.
Like this shirt I'm wearing right now. When I get done, working out, it'll just be sweat filled, and then I'll have to switch over.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'll switch over to my overshirt
Yeah.
because my house is so damn cold. Or it starts out as cold in the morning, but I'll tell you by about 2:00 this afternoon, this house it'll be so hot. It just gets so hot outside.
Right. Yeah. That's why I turned my air conditioner off about 3:00 this morning. Let it rest a while because I know I'm going to have to turn it back on as soon as the show's over.
Wow.
Well, see, my whole air conditioner. If you see a little white thing hanging behind my head, that's where my air conditioner blows out. And so that blows. I can make it blow directly on me if I want to.
Yeah, but I mean, you're how many square feet are in your apartment?
Oh, I think it's maybe a couple hundred. I mean, it keeps it relatively nice. You know, I have a fan blowing all the time.
This is probably I don't know how big my place is. It's got to be 1,300 square feet or something.
Oh, probably it's 3-bedroom, ain't it?
Yeah, or 1,500. It's
Yeah.
got to be something like that.
Yeah.
The biggest house I ever owned was 20. I think it was the house I owned. I used to own a house on Sequoia in Chatham. Okay, and it was like 2,800 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it was. Maybe it was 3,000. I don't remember.
Wow.
But it was huge. It had 3 bedrooms. All right. No, it had 4 bedrooms, and it also had an office, and it also had a breeze room. You know what I mean? That was connected to the deck. So yeah, I mean that was a really big house. It was probably the best house I ever owned, but
Right.
I always felt uncomfortable in it because it was so big. You know?
So big. Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, if I win the like if you win the lottery, Steve, what kind of house are you gonna buy?
Oh, I'm not gonna buy. I would like to have a 2-bedroom. Nothing big, nothing fancy.
Yeah, exactly. If I won the lottery, I don't think I like the place. I like this place. I was just thinking, like tonight's lottery is like 21 million or something. If I win that, I have one plan. What's my plan? I have, Steve. If I win the lottery, I only have.
You're gonna give me $5,000 to drink urine?
Yeah. Who's urine, by the way?
5-4-20s.
The dirtiest urine. The dirtiest urine I can think of is Fat 420's urine.
Might be my own though.
If I win the lottery, I'm gonna give you $2,500 to drink urine.
Oh no.
Yeah, you said
5,000.
All right.
5,000.
So 5,000, you're gonna drink it twice. You're drinking 2 glasses of urine.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, I pray to God you don't win the lottery. God, I pray.
I'm telling you. I know it's a long shot, but I'm praying every night. Please. Baby Jesus. Corey says, if I win the lottery, how much is your number to sell me the network? Oh, okay. I've never thought of it. I have no intention of selling it. Please, baby Jesus, please. This is Ray. It's Ray Lytle here. Please, baby Jesus. I've never asked for anything before. except that one time I wanted sex. But I know I got it, and I know it was you that helped me, baby Jesus. So now I'm just asking again, baby Jesus, please let me win the lottery. Baby Jesus, please let me win the lottery. Not because I'm planning on donating money to eviscerate an illness or anything like. No. Baby Jesus, I want to win the lottery so I can pay Steve to drink dirty urine. Baby Jesus, please let me win this $20 million lottery tonight. I will pay Steve so he will gurgle that fat 420 urine and choke on it. I don't want him to die, but I'd like a little discomfort. Baby Jesus, please. Please, baby Jesus, let me win the lottery. This is all I'll ever ask for. Baby Jesus, amen. There you go, Steve. I've just finished praying.
I didn't pray with you. I'm sorry, so I hope it didn't work.
I'm just saying, I prayed. Who knows? Maybe tonight's the night I win it. I don't know how that works. I don't know when I get money or something, but the day after I get money, Steve.
Oh no!
When I win the lottery, the day after I get
Yeah,
money,
yeah. I have to have the cash. I have to have cash.
you will. That's what I'll get you the money, and you will drink that urine. Yep. We'll have fat 420 pee in a cup. Or maybe I'll pay the money to have you drink from the tap.
No.
Steve will take that cup. 2 hands. And he'll drink down the urine. And he'll drink it down. And then he'll start choking. And it'll come out his nose. Yep. There you go. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Let me see the money, Mark. What's the money we money now? Mark says he paid 20 grand. But 20 grand, I'm in, dog.
You would drink? Yeah, you said you'd drink it for $2,500 for me.
Yeah, 20 grand, I'm in, dog. Let's see the cash.
20 grand seems like you drink 8 glasses.
I drink a whole gallon of that shit.
I can't think of a number for me to. I just can't even think of a number.
I know you, Mark.
But Steve, you I'll tell you, you named that number really quick for me. You named it really quick. You said $2,500. I said, damn.
I must have been high.
Yeah, good for you. a trough of urine. Damn. Good old Steve. This show is so disturbing. I apologize. By the way, Steve would be so high he wouldn't even taste it. He would be so high. Ah, boy. Here you go, Steve. A NASA scientist has said she is absolutely certain that there is alien life out there. She says she is 100% convinced that there is life on other planets. She says, we see possible signs of life in the atmosphere of Venus, possibly underneath the ice on the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn. She said the solar system may be teeming with simple life, microbial life.
Oh,
We just have to get that 100% certainty to say that we found it, and we don't have that yet.
oh,
Of all the different places in our solar system, they asked Dr. Thaler, who's the NASA scientist. They asked her name's Michelle Thaler. They said, what's the best place? She says, I'd put my money on Venus.
oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah. She's excited about Venus's potential for harboring life.
Huh.
So, yeah.
Let's go to Venus.
Well, here's the thing with Venus. It's a very hot and dry planet.
Oh,
And if a human landed there, it would kill them
oh,
almost immediately. But they have clouds, and she says they're pretty sure there's microbial life living in the clouds of Venus. Yeah. And Venus is pretty close, isn't it? What's the
Yeah.
closest? What's the closest planet? Is Mars the closest planet?
I think so.
I'm asking you. What do you know? But what's closest to us?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm wondering. Well, I'm asking somebody that's got time
Oh.
to Google.
Oh, I don't have my phone with me. Oh, I would. No, but then
Somebody
my
Google.
phone.
Somebody Google and tell me what planet is Mars the closest planet?
Mark says Mars. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's why we keep going to Mars. But
Mercury. Yeah, I got Mercury. Mars.
I think we're Venus is right next to us, right? Oh, but Tyler
Right.
said Mars is closer than Venus.
Oh,
So Mars is the closest planet. I
we've
know.
already been there.
Isn't it Mercury's closest to the sun? It's Mercury, then Venus, then Earth. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars,
Saturn,
and then Saturn, Jupiter,
Uranus.
Uranus, Steve's anus, and then Pluto, right?
Yeah.
Didn't they rule Neptune's no longer a planet? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've done the solar system, but
Oh, yeah, like 7th grade.
yeah, so it's Mercury, Venus, Mars. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Did I say Poland? And Pluto. Those are the ones that live in. That's the ones in our solar system.
Right.
But I don't know.
There
But
could be, yeah.
I think we're closest to Mars. But this scientist says that they're certain. And she also said that in the galaxy, she's certain there's other life. But she was just focusing on our solar system. She said she's pretty sure that there's something in Venus. And I'll be damned.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, they're getting closer.
Yeah, she said in other solar systems and stuff, she's sure that there are Earth-like planets.
That'd be cool. I'd like to visit another Earth-like planet.
Well, I don't think we'll see it in our lifetime, buddy.
Oh,
Just because, you know, we're limited by what we've invented. You know what I mean? And what we've invented for space travel is really, you know, is really not that. It's not that. You know, it doesn't really go that fast.
right.
So we need speed and, you know, to get to places far away. Until we develop a form of space travel to get us these places, we're just kind of screwed.
Right.
So that's what makes this whole UFO shit so interesting. You know what I mean? When they say that there are UFOs, and UFO is just unidentified.
Right.
They're not saying it's from another planet, but they just don't know what it is.
Right.
So, but if it is from another planet, then the question becomes, well, how the hell did they get here? You know what I mean?
Right.
Because now we have NASA scientists are saying that we're certain there's life, but it's so far off, we don't have any way to get there. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if they figured out a way to get here, then obviously they have cracked the speed issue that we have not cracked yet. You know, they have figured it out. They know, you know, they know how to make a spaceship go fast enough to get here.
Right.
Or they know how to find a wormhole or create a wormhole or whatever that we haven't done yet. So I don't understand any of it, but I think it'd be cool if but I just don't think it's going to be in our lifetime. Because if there are, if somehow people from another planet are here, and they are these unidentified flying objects, how are we gonna communicate with them?
Exactly.
How long will it take them to figure out? Because they're gonna have to figure out our languages or ways to communicate. We're not gonna figure out theirs. We're too dumb. You know what I mean? We don't know.
Huh.
We can't figure it. Whoever it is, they're going to have to communicate with us. We're not going to have to communicate with them because we're too dumb. Human life is not. I mean, look at the shit. Look at human life. Look at the shit we believe in. Oh, look at the nonsense we believe in. We have people on this planet believe in Bigfoot. Jeez.
Yeah.
No, we're not able to have a intelligent conversation with people from another planet. You know what I mean? We're just not. What are we gonna do? What would we do when someone comes from another planet and says, "Well, here's how your people. We sent people here. We sent people to your planet so long ago. That's how human life started." we'd be like, no, God started human life. And if they said, oh, no, there's no God. How do you think we would react to that? Holy shit.
Oh boy, that would,
Yeah, it would not go well. People of Earth
Yeah.
could not handle that.
no, yeah.
Yeah, so it's very bizarre. Very bizarre. That's what I mean. That's why I think they're going to have to figure out our language. It's not us figuring out, because we'll never figure theirs out. You know what I mean? Yeah. I see in the chat room they're talking about having sex.
What?
They're saying, do you have sex? Would you have sex with an alien?
Sure.
That's so far away. It's so far away from what we're talking about. But that's what our listeners jump to. And by the way, Steve Wood, if they could find his penis, he'll definitely
Exactly.
have sex with it. He'll have sex with anyone who can find it.
Never mind. I'm not even going to say that. Think about sending a trouble hook in and see if I can find it.
I'm just saying. I just think that, and then there's a big thing about, does the government know something we don't? Now they hide it.
Oh, that's the other, yeah.
The only thing I can think of would be, what would be the reason for hiding things from us? And one of the things I think of is if somehow there's been communications with another planet that told us, that human beings are here because we sent them. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And then they would hide that. Because religion, how does religion say that human life began? What does religion say? What does religion say? How did human life start on Earth?
I believe.
Yeah. If the government has proof that there was no Adam and Eve, now most of us just believe in evolution. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Most of us just believe in evolution, but the scientists still haven't figured out how it happened.
Right. Where did they come from?
If they have had, if there's an alien, alien life form came down here and said, well, here's how you have evolution. We came down and all that were on this planet were monkeys and we gave them whatever. And that created evolution. Then there's our answer. But that would essentially prove there's no God. There's no Adam and Eve.
Right.
Then I think that would be a problem. That would be, people would really be freaked out. And it's not just people in the United States, but,
People all over the world.
there are religions all over the world that believe in different things. And now, if all of a sudden you're telling everybody that that's bullshit, can we take it? You know what I mean? Could we can the world handle that?
Oh.
I mean, there were people in the Middle East that believed their religion so strongly they somehow thought that they had to wipe out the Twin Towers and
Right, yeah.
Because there were a bunch of virgins waiting for them in heaven or something.
Yeah. 72 virgins or something.
Very bizarre. Very bizarre. So I'm just saying, I don't know if we can handle it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not.
I believe in evolution, and
Oh yeah, definitely.
but there are people on this earth that definitely believe in, Adam and Eve and an omnipotent being and all this stuff, and that's going to be that's just something that I don't know if mankind is ready to hear. And I just think that I could. Now, I'm not saying that that's what it is, but if they're hiding something, I could definitely understand. I could understand that they're hiding that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think like the big preacher guys that make a lot of money,
Yeah.
they'd find some kind of bullshit to still keep making money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like Jim Baker, Jim Tammy Faye.
So I don't know. I'm saying that there's some of those guys out there that will still keep making money. Nothing's going to prevent that. Nothing's going to prevent people from tithing or whatever. But I don't know. It's, it's just, are we getting close? Are we getting closer to that, Steve?
Yeah.
Are we getting closer to finding, to one day? Will that happen in our lifetime?
Wow. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not in our lifetime.
Did you see the Russian stuff?
No.
Oh, you didn't see this?
No. I didn't check the news this morning.
About Prigozhin?
Mhm.
Yevgeny Prigozhin. Do you know who that is?
No, sir.
Yevgeny Prigozhin was this guy with the Wagner Group.
Okay.
The Wagner Group was a military, like a military militia, okay? That was used. It was used by Vladimir Putin to go out and do things that regular soldiers wouldn't do.
Oh, okay.
All right? And it was an independent group run by this guy named Yevgeny Prigozhin. And Yevgeny Prigozhin actually got his troops in the Wagner Group to stop fighting in Ukraine, and they were marching towards Moscow.
Ooh.
And they said that they were going there to stop Putin, or they were trying to overthrow Putin. And then right when they got to Moscow, he stopped. Okay. And then they sort of stopped their rebellion. This happened a couple months ago. They sort of stopped the thing, and they were questioning Putin's power, and they were trying to attempt a coup.
Oh.
Okay, do you remember hearing about the coup?
Yeah.
Okay. And they came to some agreement or whatever. But yesterday, Prigozhin and his number two, like the guy who's second in command with the Wagner Group, was with him. And they were with a private company They were going on a private company to some kind of. They were going on some kind of gathering, and they were on a private plane that some rich Russian guy owned. Okay. And the plane was flying from Russia to somewhere else, right? And the private plane was shot down yesterday. Okay? Nobody knows who shot it down.
Right.
But they do know that the plane crashed and it killed the guy who owned the plane was on it, which is this rich Russian guy who owned this company. He was on it. Prigozhin was on it. Prigozhin's number 2 was on it, and then there were some other rich guys that were on it. And people are saying, well, it was obviously Putin's the one who blew it out of the sky.
Right.
It's just nuts. So it's like Putin waited to get revenge on the guy and then blew him out of the sky yesterday. He waited a couple months and then just killed him.
Wait until he laid his guard down.
Yeah, and then he killed him, which is nuts. It's crazy. So, yeah, that happened yesterday. Damn. That Putin's a son of a bitch. He's a son of a bitch, I'll tell you what. I'll be damned. AI, artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
AI is being used for something else now.
Oh.
Would you like to guess what it's being used for? Would you like to guess what it's being used for?
What?
Porn.
Oh, really?
Artificial intelligence is now creating pornography.
Oh. I was check that out.
There is artificially intelligence, AI created deep fake porn where it takes the faces of people like Taylor Swift and puts it on the faces of women doing porn so that you think you're watching a porn of Taylor Swift. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
There's different internet personalities that charge people money to watch them do things on like OnlyFans and stuff.
Oh.
And now they're finding out that it's not the girls they think it is. It's the artificial intelligence that's been doing it. Which is crazy. So Steve, perverts like you have probably been watching AI created porn for a while now and don't even know it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I usually don't watch like celebrity stuff. I'm more into the grannies and MILF.
But I'm just saying that there wasn't celebrities. These are just regular people with OnlyFans accounts that they're saying that now aren't real. It's AI.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know. there's a new COVID fear going on, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
There's been an upturn in COVID-19 cases in certain areas.
Yeah.
And some people are bringing back masks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
man.
some companies are now telling their people, let's go back to wearing masks.
Huh. That sucks. I hope it doesn't happen again.
Rutgers University have asked everyone to start wearing masks again. Rutgers is in New Jersey, and Morris Brown College is in Georgia. They have issued mask mandates on their campuses, including their Atlanta-based school.
Oh,
And they asked people to wear masks for the next 2 weeks.
yeah. That's the other kid got a good drum line. They were in the movie drum line. Morris Brown. They took on Atlanta A&T.
Hospitalizations due to COVID have been rising in the past few weeks. As there are certain areas in the country where they're really having a big outpouring of COVID.
Lori had COVID last week, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, you said that. That's right. I heard she was only around one dirty person.
Who?
I don't know, but your girlfriend Lori, she's around some dirty person,
I haven't seen her forever.
and
She's right around me.
she's gotten COVID.
She got it from work. I've never had COVID.
I've had it twice. It's not good.
Well, talk about dirty.
Listen, I got it because my wife got it from work,
Right.
brought it home.
That's why I have an advantage because I don't have anybody other than Milk does.
And then
I don't see cheap shit.
the second time, didn't my daughter get it? Didn't my daughter
Yeah.
go somewhere?
Yeah, she went to St. Louis to a football game.
Yeah, and she brought it home. God damn.
You didn't do anything. It just was brought into your house.
And I used to work out with a mask on. You know what I mean? I worked out with a mask on, so I know it wasn't me catching. I got it because of the dirty people I live with. And Lori says she had to get it at work because she doesn't go anywhere at all.
Oh, yeah.
She is around a dirty guy stopped by. Although the guy didn't stop by for her birthday.
No, because she had COVID. I had to eat that whole cake myself.
I know she knows a dirty man who could have given her disease.
I'm not dirty. God, what's America?
Dirtiest ball sack around.
Well, that, yeah.
The dirtiest testicles in the area.
Oh, probably, yeah. Yeah, because I got to change the mud flap today.
Gave her COVID.
I guess I'm going to have to reverse my towels around because I'm starting to get interesting brown spots all over my towels.
Good Lord. No one wants to know.
Even after they're walking.
Know what dirtiness you're getting from your nuts. By the way, did Lori ever get her birthday treat from you? Did you ever give your girlfriend her birthday treat? Because I know you made a birthday cake for her and ate it yourself. You never brought it over.
I had to because
what?
she got sick. And I didn't want the cake to go bad. And it was bad because I messed the cake up when I made it. No, I have not made her a new cake yet. I still have it in my closet, in my cabinet, ready to be baked.
So you're ready to make her another cake?
Yes. I might just make her one of this. Might just do it this weekend.
When's the last? So you haven't been by to see her, and when's the last time you saw her?
Let's see. She was sick right before the fair,
Good Lord.
because that's when I went to Dan's and Christina's to put together that wheelchair thing, carrier thing on the back
Well,
of
I'm
my
not
truck.
sure. I'm not sure that you're.
What the hell?
You go. This is a picture that Lori said. That Lori sent to me saying, "This is Steve."
What?
She sent a picture. Said, "This is Steve." Look at how far those pants are pulled up. You do pull your pants up above your.
Yes.
God damn. You do pull those pants up pretty high. You got some dirty. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw you walk down the street with pants right under your man boots. You had pants stitched up here. It would not shock me at all. Good Lord.
Shit.
Unbelievable. Well, we have two shows today, Steve. We got this first one. And then
Oh, yeah. Who's Stiggy?
And then we have a second show at 6 o'clock today. By the way, there's Steve's new restaurant, the Rat Beef Sandwich.
Oh.
There's Steve's new restaurant at his house, Rat Beef Sandwich. Damn. We got our second show at 6 o'clock p.m. today,
Yeah.
where we'll have a song about Steve and
Hope so.
a weather recap,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm sure we'll piss him off.
Who?
You.
No, I don't think so. This is Thursday, so this is edible day.
Oh, so you've already got a few edibles. You're already a few edibles in.
No edibles so far.
All right.
It's a puff or two.
Well, we'll see.
Gotta eat some breakfast. Yogurt and granola.
What kind of edibles will you? What kind of edibles will you have today?
I have rum runner gummies.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. I'm going to get some more tomorrow, I think. More edibles.
I've still got caramels left, which I cut into little pieces.
Yeah.
They do me just fine.
Hey, as long as it works.
Are you cooking rat beef sandwiches this week on?
No. This week, if anyone's interested, this week is because it's coming up on the end of the month. It's a recipe of my own
Oh,
that I created.
Yourself?
Yes, back when I was married, so we had to live on a budget.
Yeah.
And this meal will feed 6 people for under $7.
Wow. What is this meal called?
It's called, oh shit, it's the end of the month, we're broke.
And that's what you're cooking. Now let me ask, and this is serious.
Huh?
Should we do another week of free episodes? Or is everybody
Well,
ready to subscribe to this?
I personally would like to see another week of free. I mean, it seems like it's getting a lot of views. I mean, last week the views were down a little bit, but that first week, ooh, it was off the charts. I couldn't believe it.
Means people don't like the host.
Now last week it only fed two, so this week I hope it's at least Christine and Dan. So
I'm saying, do we do another week of free?
I think we
If we're
should.
gonna do it, then I want everybody to get the word out.
Okay, yeah. Do another week of free.
Saying that this is the last week of a free episode.
Yeah, last week.
If you want
Because
to
we
watch
really,
future episodes, you must subscribe for $5 a month.
right.
But then you have to do a good show.
Right. I think this one's going to be good. I think I've been working. I know I've had a few little blips here and there, but I've been working through them in my brain, figuring out what I need to do differently.
You had some brain blips.
Yeah. I think this week is going to be more informative and. I haven't made this dish since I was married, so
I'm saying, like the Trivial Disaster has a ton of people watching, but they got to do a better job of telling people what they're watching and letting people know this is the home of the Morning Disaster show, and it's also the home of Cooking for the Poors and for Stainless and other shows, and you can subscribe for $5 a month and get everything. So I just think we got to do another thing we got to do a better thing of, we got to do a better job of letting people know what we do here.
Right.
So we should definitely do a free episode this week.
Yes, sir. Yes, please.
All right.
And we'll make sure we promote it even more and all the shows.
Dan says he tries to cover those bases so you can concentrate. Yeah, I have noticed that. Yeah. No, I'm not. I think your show is good because you're co-host.
Yeah.
Co-hosts or taste testers. They do a good job of covering.
Yeah.
And Trivial Disaster, I think Holly's great at asking questions.
Oh yeah.
Bubba should be the one doing all the hosting duties. You know what I mean? Like that, like letting people know to subscribe and all that stuff. Bubba should be concentrating on the audience, Boobus, and letting the audience know these things. By the way, speaking of Bubba's, let's go to Bubba the Baker, who sent.
Let's from Bubba.
Bubba the Baker sent a message saying he's very. Bubba the Baker says, I'm very disappointed in Steve.
Oh, no.
Very disappointed in Steve. Steve should be drinking an RC Cola. Come on, Steve.
I love RC.
Bubba the Baker a couple weeks ago said he loves RC Cola, remember?
I like RC Cola.
That? He said he drinks RC Cola, and he was expecting you to also drink it.
Oh, because I drank it, sorry. That was just a try. I want to try it.
Steve let me down. You let him down, Steve.
I'll buy Diet Right. I'll buy some Diet Right.
Let's see you drinking RC.
Yeah.
That's what Bubba the Baker did. Bubba the Baker also said, good morning. Here's the thing with Bubba the Baker sent yesterday. It said, good morning, Ray, Steve, Dan the Patchman, Christina loves pirates, Irene, Bubba Boobus, Holly, Milk Dud, Whiskers, and everyone. I have a problem. All the ladies love me, and the guys are jealous of me. It's a tough way to get through life. 18 days till vacation. Thank you.
Oh, boy.
There you go. That was his message from yesterday. And his other message was Steve let him down. Yeah, you should have drank. I'd like to see you drink a. I'd like to see you drink a RC.
I don't know.
You look just hillbilly-ish enough to read,
RC?
where people could believe you love that RC.
I love RC Cola.
By the way, hats off to Dan. Hats off to Dan, who decided to take a picture wearing pants like Steve.
Oh.
He's doing his Steve pants look. And look, he's got his eye patch off in that picture.
Ooh.
I'm hoping his eye's getting better. Look, the patch is off.
Oh, I love those pies too, little boy.
In fact, we should all take pictures of us wearing pants like Steve. Pants are pulled up so high your nuts are hanging to the side. That's how Steve wears his pants. Yeah. Feel free to send me pictures. Everybody, if you want to wear your Steve pants, just send me pictures. I can share it with the rest. Oh, Dan says his patch is off, but he still can't see well. I hope the specialist gives you good news, buddy. All right, let's wrap it up.
Okay.
We got another show tonight.
Yeah.
Wrap up this one, and then we'll come back and give you another show tonight.
Yes.
Another great show.
Another great show.
All right. Let's wrap this one up.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys tonight. A subscriber show tonight at 6 o'clock. And then for you guys that only watch the free show, we'll be back Tuesday. However, if you do watch the free show, I highly recommend subscribing to the Morning Disaster.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the Morning Disaster, where for $5 a month you get Friday and Saturday's Morning Disaster show. You get Cooking for the Poors, which runs on Sunday nights. You get Stainless and Smoke Signals, which runs Tuesday and Wednesday nights. And you get the Daily Disaster, which is every single day at 10 a.m. a classic disaster bit. Also features bits from Lytle and Lamb and all the other years that I've done shows. You get all of these things. Only $5 a month, or $10 a month, which gives you the Thursday night show.
Oh.
And classic episodes. You get so many a week. And then, of course, tiers 4 and 5, which gets you, you can get, if you are a tier 4 or 5 subscriber, you get daily classic disasters, daily disaster bits, and you get daily news shows. I'm telling you, subscribe.
7 days a week.
Yeah, 7 days a week of content. You should subscribe to the Morning Disaster. Just go to morningdisaster.net and subscribe. I mean, come on. It's embarrassing. It's only $5 a month for guys.
Yeah, it's $5.
It's embarrassing. There's not more $5 subscribers. Son of a bitch. Thank God I have amazing subscribers who I love so much.
Yeah.
That even subscribe for $20 a month. Thank God. You guys.
Yeah.
So please get in, subscribe, and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
All right?
Hang out with us.
Yeah. Become a member of this pretty cool family.
Oh, yeah, because only the coolest poop their pants.
I'm telling you, it really is a cool family, right?
Oh, it is. It is. I love them all.
Please don't unsubscribe because of Steve.
No, don't unsubscribe. You know, I talked to a former subscriber and told me he needs to start subscribing back. So
Oh,
that's
who
a
was
good
that?
thing.
Oh,
So I bet he Squint.
I'd love to have Squint back.
Yep, I talked to him over the weekend. He said, I need to get my subscription back. That's still $5. I said, yeah, you can start there.
Yeah, tell him to come back. We want him back. So come back and come and join us, guys. It really is. Go to
Yeah.
morningdisaster.net and subscribe today, and then we'll see you tonight.
Yeah.
Subscriber show tonight at 10. And where the hell is Karen?
Oh, exactly. Karen, she must be busy at work today. I know.
I was gonna talk about getting Karen kitchen stuff when I win the lottery, but she hasn't even been in lately. So
Yeah. Well,
I'm
maybe
only gonna talk about Steve drinking piss.
Oh boy.
I talk about Steve drinking urine when Tyler says, what tier do we need for the subtitles for Steve? Oh,
Just turn them on. Just closed captioning. That's the little button on you.
I tell you, YouTube and Facebook just give up trying to. They give up trying to close captions.
I hope I don't have to talk much tonight because I'll probably be really mumbly.
You are so good. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
Yep.
Everybody. Well, for those of you freebies, we'll talk to you Tuesday. Everybody else, we'll talk to you tonight and tomorrow morning. So long,
Yeah.
everybody.